My name is Michelle Davis. My profession is I'm a real estate property manager and a superhost on Airbnb, but my passion is broadcasting and in PR. I've been pursuing my passion in broadcasting and public relations for the last 7 years. What got me started in broadcasting and public relations was that I wanted to do something different with my voice. But pursuing a passion in broadcasting was completely out of my field, but it was something that I was wanting to do because I was really passionate about being behind the mic. Anything behind being behind the mic, talking to people while recording it, it really intrigued me a lot. So some of the stumbling blocks that I came across when I was broadcasting was what direction I wanted to go into. If I wanted to go on radio, television, I found that online was the way to go. And in 2008, that's when iPods and MP3s were very popular. So I found that by podcasting was a very easy and inexpensive way to get my feet wet in the broadcasting industry and not be overindulged by all the equipment, all the software, all the things that I needed to learn along the way. And a lot of people liked it. They loved coming over and having interviews out of my house. That's where I began my podcasting station, as you will. And I found that the stumbling blocks were more through myself also. How can I be a better interviewer? How can I be a better host? And also a lot of companies who wanted to sponsor me, they wanted to have it live streaming, they wanted to have it on video. There were a lot of things that people wanted it in the latest technology that I had to keep furthering my career and jumping to the next one. So broadcasting went from podcast to video to live streaming, and that's where WCOBM is. I would definitely say that fitness is a large reason of what makes me a better broadcaster. It helps me hone in on my skills of being a better provider, of allowing myself to relax, and allowing myself to answer and give questions to people that are very valuable, whereas I suffer a little bit with anxiety or excitement. So jumping the gun, I just found that fitness for me was a great way for me to relax, to really come back to what I'm good at, and to be a better person at what I do. So fitness influences my overall being on live streaming television because I'm able to be more confident, I'm able to carry myself better, and I'm able to not worry so much about what I look like and do a better job at what I'm helping someone with, and that's carrying their message about who they are, their business, their passion, and their message. My whole life I've been active and I've been an athlete, but I was rejected from the high school basketball team at around 16. I got very depressed. And I didn't know really what I wanted to do with my life. And at that point, I gave up working out, I gave up sports. My GPA got down to a 1.2, and I just gave up. And there was something inside of me that said, you gotta do something different, you gotta change it up. So instead of going to a general public high school, I went to a continuation high school, the bad kid high school, where I had a friend who I actually saw her exceed further by having more time for herself and focusing on what she loves to do. So instead of going to school for 8 hours, you go to school for 4 hours. I got 2 jobs. In the morning I worked out, I ran. Again, it was the best thing that I could have ever done because I was able to hone in on my fitness and what I love to do and what motivated me. First thing I woke up in the morning. And so in return, it really, really helped me to get back into taking control of my body. No, I'm not originally from Las Vegas. I'm originally born and raised in San Luis Obispo, California. It's a small beach town right in between LA and San Francisco, right close to Santa Barbara. Beautiful town. It's voted one of the happiest places on earth. Las Vegas, I came to Las Vegas because of the real estate and because it was a very easy way to make a lot of money. So I made a lot of money by, unfortunately, when I moved to Las Vegas, I had the occupation of being an exotic dancer. It's something that I am ashamed about in one sense, but then I'm able to turn around and tell my story and say how much I have succeeded through life by making a change. I got out of being an exotic dancer because I knew that it was a very unhealthy and unstable environment for me. I was losing a connection with my family and with my close friends. That is a part of me, that is in my DNA. And I felt that money wasn't all that was important in life. I felt that I needed to do something to pursue my happiness. And instead of worrying about what I had and all the things around me that I could feel proud about, like my home and my car and all the things I could go out and buy, I really found that inside I was very empty. So I really wanted to find out inside what was that passion and that message that I wanted to not only help myself endure, but help others. And my passion in doing that was by leaving that career, leaving that industry. The different approach that I have to fitness now is that I love my body now more than ever. I was just so obsessed with how skinny can I get, or how can I be leaner? And it's more of the true, genuine feelings that your soul is searching for rather than you think your body wants to look like. And there's so many ways in all of us and in myself that I feel we all want to be different or stronger or have bigger muscles or whatever, but inside what I have truly changed is feed yourself with love, and that includes rest, that includes peace of mind, that includes eating well and exercising well. But I think that what I've truly changed is stop being so damn hard on myself. Stop sitting here and comparing myself. That is the biggest thing, especially on social media. So changing all of that and just being happy with me it's one of the best things I could have ever done. 2016 has been the hardest year of my life. In the end of March, I had to put down my dog Bella, which was very difficult because dealing with the fact of finding out that your dog is your child and I don't have children, so all of them are so meaningful to me that I've never had to put down a dog, and I promised myself that I was going to be there for her when it happened, and just having to go through that was hard. And then in June I found out that my sister had her cancer had come back. My sister has dealt basically her whole life with cancer, 17 and 19 and 32 and 35 or 34. And when I found out that she had cancer, 3 days later, I found out that I was pregnant. And 2 weeks later, unfortunately, I lost the pregnancy. And still to this day, my sister is fighting for her life. And it is one of the hardest things to see, and the support that I have for her and the love that I have for her, it's mind-boggling how much that changes you when something like this happens. It really goes to show how the little things in life, how the little problems we all think we have or I have are just really not that big of a deal. And how Every time I talk to her on the phone or I go and see her in person, I have so much, I am grateful for what I have, including her. And again, just family is the most important thing. After hearing my sister say, I want to go on walks and I want to try yoga, and knowing that I've been posting videos of Michael showing me working out during my training sessions with him, it is amazing to know that how much of a difference my mind and my body and my soul has changed because of him. Training with Michael is the only way I get to get over the sadness I feel for my sister. It's the only way I can get through my days sometimes. It's not just him, it's the team of everybody there. It's all the girls, it's all the passion they have, it's all the strength, all the bad days that we have. And even though I don't go there and say, oh, this is happening, all this stuff is happening, everybody knows when you have a bad day. They know something's going on. The girls of Platinum Physique are an amazing support system. And being able to have a team where you can work out with and you can feel compelled and you can have someone who pushes you. And to me, that's something that I've always had my entire life. My entire life I've had teams that I've had sports with. I've had teams of people who I've worked with during school and college. And so having a team of people, it makes it so much easier to have you push harder, especially on those hard days. What has changed inside of me with Platinum Physiques? That's a good one. You know, when I wake up every morning, I'm saying, what do I want to do with my day? You know, how do I want to feel throughout my day? And I have to say, by not exercising, it just makes my day so much more difficult. It doesn't matter if it's dealing with patients or just, I don't know, PMS. It happens. It just, the mind changes of knowing I'm getting up, got to drink my protein shake, got to eat my egg white omelet. What hot leggings am I going to wear today? You know? Who am I going to work out with? What area of my body am I going to look forward to being painful the next day? Just getting in my car and having the motivational videos to listen, or motivational audio CDs that I listen to. It has all changed my perspective of how my day goes. It is amazing how the minute I make that change, and I have in the past, I've had the trainers and I've stuck with them for 6 months and all of a sudden I quit. And that low, it's like, why? Well, it's because I didn't find the right fit. I didn't find the right trainer to give me the right diet advice or, you know, one way or another. And with Platinum Physiques, it's like a multitude of things. You have the right trainer, you have the right group of people, you have the right support system. They talk about all the latest stuff and all the cool thermostat water bottles you should try, and, you know, just stuff that you're like, wow, there's a chocolate liquid egg whites. That's pretty cool. I didn't know that. You know, I am so used to going to the gym and going into the ladies area and not saying a word, just putting on my little earplugs and zoning out, and okay, hour and a half later I'm done. And then honestly, I didn't feel anything. Yeah, I might have felt a little sore and this and that, but that drive and that motivation and that gear to get you pumped up is all geared towards the right formula. And that formula is Michael Haley and Platinum Physiques. And to see the results that he's had over the years with all of the people on stage, that right there is a motivational pusher for me, big time. because I've had years of wanting to do a fitness competition, years. But I also know that that is like a huge lifestyle change. Maybe even for that short period that you're training, but it's like the mentality of it. If you can't find the right trainer to get you geared up for that mental focus, to get to the last few months and then the last few weeks and then all that happens in the way of you're having a bad day or family issues, or you might get sick, or you know, your dog's sick or something like that. It's like you gotta have the right support system, the right trainer, the right advice, the right people who are part of the team to make you feel like this is why I go. Because at the end of it all, not only has it changed the way I look, but it changes the way I feel, and then my life changes. That's pretty easy. But it takes a while to find the right fit. You're not gonna like every shoe you buy, you know, at Big Five, I wish. You know, you gotta find the right fit. What is my diet like? Well, beforehand, I wouldn't touch meat. I was organic this, and I gotta juice this, and I gotta have a cleanse, and this and that. I gotta cleanse everything. And now it's like protein, protein, protein. It's not all about bulking up for me. It's more of, gosh, I feel good. Wow, I have a lot of energy. Holy cow, I slept really well last night. Whereas beforehand, I was just like, meow, meow, meow. And I thought, okay, well, you know, cutting this out of your food like dairy and meat, you know, you see all these people that are saying it's good for you, and then on the back burner, why am my arms not getting big? I wonder why. And so with my diet now, it's the formula of you got to have your protein and your carb and your starch, and that's the one half of it. But the other half of it that even to this day I'm trying to find a right fit for is the meal planning. Finding the right meals you like, not eating out at restaurants all the time. Once in a while is fine, that's cool. Go out and have your fun, you know. But I used to eat out, and I'm not kidding, 1 to 3 times a day, every day. I just can't cook, or I suck, or I'm lazy, one of the 3, I don't know. But the fact is that relying on someone else to cook for me took away a little bit of my confidence. Took away my personal drive of what do I want to do for myself rather than someone else providing for me. That's the change I've made with eating is, okay, I'm not going to go to so-and-so for breakfast and then go get a wrap at this place and then later I'm going to meet my friends at this. It's like, no. My workouts are intense and incredible and life-moving and changing, and I sweat so much that it's awesome. I don't know how other words to say. My workouts are painful and strenuous, but they have the results that I want. And that's the little secret, is that you have to build what's up here in order to get what's up here, and you need the trainer in order to gear you up to go there. And yeah, there's lots of pitfalls along the way, and there's lots of days that, you know, are going to be harder than others, but it's the team effort that I see. It's the support, and that's hard to find, especially as an adult when you're living your busy life, paying your bills, handling your responsibilities, doing all the things you got to do to keep up with life, not fall behind and get in the rat race. So at the end of it all, you're like, I don't have time to work out. Yes, you do. You know? And so by me posting my videos on my social media of Platinum Physiques and working out, I now hear people say, I gotta go work out more. I need to go back in the gym. Even my sister, my family, everybody, my friends. Oh, I see your workout videos. I need to go do that. Well, go do it. The difference I found between Platinum Physiques and the other trainers were that the other trainers were not very professional. They were more worried about making money, showing up on time, me doing the fitness workout. I'll see you next time, and that was it. It was very cold, stone, repetitive workouts. There were no kind of, okay, let's gear you up for this, and looking forward to this, and so what's new, what's happening? You know, little small talk here, and or a lot of the trainers had a lot of talk. They talked too much. My fitness goals are focused more on a mind and spiritual growth, not so much focused on the results my body looks, but more the results of how I feel throughout my day. So fitness goals are more oriented towards overall being. WCOBM stands for the World Center of Broadcast Media. It's a live streaming network that syncs with all mobile devices, and it has a live chat feature that people are able to come onto this network and have their own 1-hour show either every month or every week. And basically, me and my better half have invented this company, and we have locations in Salt Lake City, Utah, and Hollywood, California, and Las Vegas, Nevada. So my show is called Geeks Are Sexy. It's every Friday, live at 4 to 5 p.m. on WCOBM.com. And why I called it Geeks Are Sexy is because, well, I'm a geek. I love social media. I used to be a band geek. I geek out on so many different things, and I love to find out what other people are passionate about and what they geek out about. So whether it's an entrepreneur, an inventor, an innovative designer, someone who has the latest and greatest new business and they want to talk about it, just someone who is so passionate about what they do that they love just being enthused about it. So the physical area of WCOBM in Las Vegas is located inside the Gene Woods Racing Experience. It's located at 121 East Sunset Road, Las Vegas, 89119. And WCOBM is open every day. Anyone who wants to come down, take a tour, just come on down. It's also located in the Sports Center area. You can find me on Facebook. Go to Geeks Are Sexy or The Social Media MD. On Twitter, I'm at Geeks Are Sexy 2. And on Instagram, I'm at The Social Media MD. They can also go, if they want some social media tips and secrets, they can go to my website at thesocialmediamd.com.